On everyone's favorite YouTuber, Playboy Gamer 16, back with another video. In today's video, I saw a post in the Facebook group that I'm in on who has the strongest plot armor, and I just wanted to discuss it. I took some of the comments I really liked. I'm gonna read some of them. Full disclaimer though, I've seen some of Fairy Tail, but I haven't seen all of it. I cut it off after a certain point. I heard it gets better after the time skip, but personally, I just didn't really want to watch it. And also, I think, in my personal opinion, I think Ichigo probably has the most plot armor out of all three. Well, actually, no. It probably is Natsu, but yeah, no, it's definitely Natsu because he's it's power of friendship most of the time. In terms of ranking, it might be Natsu, Luffy, Naruto, then Ichigo. But let me get straight into some of these comments though. First, Joshua says it's Luffy or Natsu. Ichigo, Naruto hands down. Natsu because the power of friendship. See, I definitely agree with that. That's why I really cut Fairy Tail off. I honestly, I just could not keep watching that show. It's Naruto. Just think about how is he able to say Kaguya? Nah, because Natsu's power of friendship breaks his own universe rules. Luffy OD because the ability Naruto has is some of the strongest plot armor. The Nine Tails definitely is a cop-up most of the time. I will say, I feel like at least in early Naruto, it definitely was always just something he would use. We are all One Piece for all. It's Natsu. He beats everybody above Ezra and Gil with the power of friendship. Definitely Ichigo. Yeah. I definitely would say it's definitely Natsu. Natsu's definitely number one because that Fairy Tail is just, that anime is just, I don't know about it. These are some deeper dive ones though. All guilty of plot armor. The best example comes to mind out the four is Luffy beating Crocodile. I think it's Oda said that he should have waited longer before Luffy fought him. It's Ichigo barely over Natsu. Whenever Ichigo loses or is cornered, he gets a power up. Ichigo died like 3 times the first arc before it reached the Soul Society, but then lives due to latent power of a hollow mask and latent powers. I definitely remember that arc when Luffy fought Crocodile. He just was a really bad matchup. That's one thing I will say about One Piece. There's a few bad matchups. I'm gonna discuss a little more this later. All right, Natsu cannot get a single win at the power of friendship. The amount of times Luffy should have died but survived a plot armor. Insane Kodogiri fight. Instead he gains a future sight. Luffy has a recent example when he did see the 4th time by Kaido fell in the sea. He was supposed to die in that moment, but the writer spawned the ship. The writer spawned the ship next to Luffy, so he was saved. Okay, yeah. See, I'm not that far in the show, so I didn't know that. But personally, I'm not gonna. One Piece is a really good anime, but it's just so long. I forgot where exactly I'm at because I put that show on to go to sleep essentially. But for the most part, I'm gonna discuss some of that. I definitely say Fairy Tail. Fairy Tail is definitely an anime where it's just like, Oh, first, let me actually explain what plot armor is for those who don't actually know. Plot armor is essentially a situation where the writer seems like, or the writer or the main character essentially wins when they probably shouldn't have. For example, when Naruto was fighting Neji in the Chunin exams, if Neji took it serious in the beginning, he probably would have just easily won that, no problem. Or for example, when Ichigo fought, the name is escaping me right now, Kenpachi. He low-key shouldn't have beat Kenpachi. He shouldn't have beat Kenpachi or Iruka's brother. Brother. Especially with his Bankai and the blade, the petal blades. He shouldn't have beat him. One Piece. My thing about One Piece though is, it's the power scaling. I feel like that's why that plot armor is very strong. It's just the power scaling. To me, that anime, the power scaling is not very linear. I think that's one of the animes. It's really more about the matchup, like how Luffy was a bad matchup for the guy in Sky Island who had lightning powers. It just so happened Luffy was made out of rubber, so it just made him a really bad matchup for him. The same way in how Crocodile was a bad matchup for Luffy, but Crocodile's a bad matchup for anybody. Anyone that could like instantly dehydrate your whole body, there's not a lot of people that could fight that. Natsu, the fairy tale is definitely based solely off the power of friendship. That's half the reason I had to cut the show off. In my personal opinion, Black Clover took fairy tale but did it better. But yeah, that show is just, I heard it get better after the time skip, but I just personally could not watch it. Next, Naruto. Naruto definitely has some plot armor. He definitely should have lost the pain, but it was the Nine Tails that saved. I can see, like, I do see how some people could say it's Naruto. I don't feel like it's as strong as plot armor as many other ones. Like, if you definitely like, it makes sense. It makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. The Nine Tail essentially bails him out in a lot of situations. That's really what it is. The Nine Tail bails him out in a lot of situations. And then, let's see. Yeah, Luffy. Yeah, just because I'd honestly, final rankings, I'd have to say it goes Natsu. I'm gonna say Luffy, Ichigo, and then Naruto. I will say one thing though is with Ichigo though, him being a Hollow and a Quincy and a Soul Reaper at the same time, definitely the way he kept getting multipliers towards the end definitely made it seem like, yeah, they're just pulling things out of nowhere. But that's all pretty much I got for this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know if y'all got who y'all think.